And especially I would like to thank Professor Dr. Khalid Rahman Kongati, who the Vice Chancellor University of Jamshore, for his kind support and guidance to organize this event. And it is associated under the guidance of the former Vice Chancellor, Professor Mohammad Siddiq Kalodo. We have organized many activities, particularly the conferences, seminars, consultations of Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Japan. And our main purpose is also that to share the scholarly input to the policy making. Once again, I want to welcome all of you to be here, and I hope that this conference will provide you a very thoughtful and insightful evidence and scholarly input that could be helpful for the policy making. I will warmly welcome all of you to be here. Thank you very much.
I warmly welcome you all today for the conference. Before starting giving an overview of the conference, I would like to thank our worthy Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Khalid Rahman Kongati, for encouragement in organizing such events. We are highly thankful to Sindh Higher Education Commission for sponsoring the conference, without which the event was not possible. The dedication and efforts of Sindh HEC towards higher education and research is evident from this and such events. Our special thanks also go to Culture and Tourism Department, Government of Sindh, for their sincere collaboration. A special thanks also to our chief guest, Professor Dr. Rafiq Ahmed Mehmet, Vice Chancellor of the University of Bucharest, for gracing the event with his presence. Thanks to His Excellency Surashid Mulkinan, the Consul General of Royal Thai Consulate General Karachi, and His Excellency Panitet Yodka, Deputy Consul General, Royal Thai Consulate General Karachi.
Ladies and gentlemen, Thailand's tourism industry has been growing rapidly since its inception 60 years ago. Each year, Thailand welcomes 6 million tourists from China and nearly 1 million from UoS and Japan. In the year 2019 alone, there were almost 14 million tourists visiting Thailand. Despite the brief interruption of the COVID-19 pandemic, which severely impacted our tourist industry, in 2024, there were 32 million tourists coming back to visit Thailand again, thanks to various factors. Situated at the heart of Southeast Asia, Thailand enjoys peace and excellent infrastructural and transport connectivity with neighboring countries. Thailand has creatively used tourism to enhance diplomatic relations. Most importantly, His Majesty King Bhumibol the Great has played a significant role in sustainable tourism by preserving the natural environment of Thailand. Her Majesty King has long promoted Thai heritage, particularly traditional arts like basketry and weaving, through the support foundation.
Before Thailand became a global tourism hotspot, it was primarily visited by traders, explorers, and diplomats. The country's location in South Asia makes an important trading hub. Thailand's rich culture, temples, and exotic sceneries attract some visitors, particularly from neighboring regions. Like most countries, tourism in Thailand began to develop more seriously in the early 19th century. Foreigners called the land between French Indochina and British India Siam. Many of you sitting here heard English words like Siamese twin, Siamese cat. The first wave of foreign tourists visiting Siam was largely composed of diplomats, explorers, and wealthy elite. Railways and roads were built to improve access to the capital, Bangkok, and other areas of interest, laying foundations for modern tourism. Later, Siam changed its name to Pratet Thai, or Thailand in English translated version, which means the land of the Thai. After the Second World War II, Thailand started to become a more accessible destination for international travelers. In the 50s and the 60s, Thailand was increasingly seen as an exotic destination with its beautiful beaches and vibrant culture. The establishment of modern infrastructure such as airports and roads play a crucial role in attracting tourists. During this time, the government also started to promote tourism as an important industry. And in the 60s, the Tourism Authority of Thailand, or TAT, was established to formalize the country's tourism promotion efforts.
Let me first thank for giving me an opportunity again to be part of this very useful exercise, which deals with the potential of tourism or exploiting tourism in Pakistan. I have around 15 minutes left. So what I will do is that before I cover the main theme of my keynote address, that is what sort of lessons can be learned from Southeast Asia and Far East as far as Pakistan is concerned. There are a couple of facts which we have to be very mindful about tourism. Knowing that tourism is an industry, knowing that tourism basically reflects a culture whereby those who travel, whether they are from the country, internal tourism or from abroad, the facts basically that globally, as far as the world is concerned, tourism generates more than $2 trillion. And there are countries earning enormous amount of money from tourism like the United States, Britain, France, China, India. So global it is more than $2 trillion of tourism industry. When we talk about Pakistan, certainly after pandemic and COVID-19, there has been the revival of tourism, not only in this country but also in other parts of the world. So $4.26 billion, that is what is basically the income from tourism as far as Pakistan is concerned. Then you have other countries in South Asia like India, which earns $18 billion from tourism every year. These are variable figures. I have told you about Pakistan, 4.26 billion. Sri Lanka, which has a very vibrant tourism industry, earns $3.17 billion from tourism.
International conference about tourism. So this is one of the topics which I believe has always been less addressed or under-addressed in Pakistan. Although we count our country's capital as the world's second beautiful capital, but again, when it comes towards tourism, when it comes about talking about tourism, we do not have such facilities. Maybe there are some hidden reasons, there are some possible obstacles that we may all know, but keeping aside those differences, keeping aside those security concerns that we always talk about, or maybe other experts will definitely talk about. But my main objective, my main thing which I take out from this conference, or I believe we should consider, is that we are at a pivotal juncture where academic landscape and again by extension it is talking about the society. We have to develop ourselves. We have to develop our societies, and tourism is just one aspect which we can consider. And we being in academics, we being the academic leaders, we also have a huge responsibility along with the sponsors of this conference, the government of Sindh, the Culture and Tourism Department and Higher Education Commission. We also have huge responsibilities. And we should know that this era where we are again transforming. We are one of the generation is called as the old school thoughts, and we are less fit or misfit in the technology. But we have the ones who are sitting at behind, who are the new generation, who are the upcoming hope for Pakistan. Pakistan again is rich in cultural heritage, and again we have, as I just said, we have a dynamic youth population, which again is uniquely embracing and again cultivating into our futures. So we have to address this global as well as local challenge of promoting our tourism sites.
I'm absolutely delighted to be here. This is my home, my university, and it's always good to be back home. And I'm thankful to the organizers for inviting me, and I congratulate them for arranging such a wonderful event. And the theme of the conference is tourism, exploiting tourism potential of Pakistan, lessons from Southeast Asia. No doubt Pakistan is a wonderful country with all tourism potential, all natural landscapes, and all forms of tourism, as I learned from one of the speakers' speech, that there are different kinds of tourism. Religious tourism is there, historical tourism is there, and traditional, conventional, Sufi. And I thought I can add one more thing in it, which is academic tourism. We go and visit historical universities in UK and USA, like Oxford University, Cambridge University, and then when we go to USA, we try to see where the Harvard is and all the Ivy League universities, which deal, which are called as elite universities, but still they are worth seeing. So what we should be doing is that we should also introduce subjects of tourism, and we should teach our students the real significance of tourism. From my personal experience, I would say that more you move in the world, more you are enlightened, more your outlook is changed.
Honorable Professor Dr. Mohammad Siddiq Sahab, former Vice Chancellor, University of Sindh. Sir, thank you very much for joining us. Respected Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Rafiq Ahmad Memon Sahab, Vice Chancellor, University of Mirpur Khas. Our guest of honor, His Excellency Surashti, Consul General, Royal Thai Consulate General, Karachi. His Excellency Punato, Deputy Consul General, Royal Thai Consulate, Karachi. Professor Dr. Momin Samar, former Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences, University of Karachi. Professor Tahir Mumtaz, respected deans of the faculties, scholars, faculty members, guests, and people from the print, electronic, and social media, dear colleagues and students, Assalamu alaikum. I am Bali Kareaya. It is my great honor to welcome you all to this significant international conference on exploring tourism potential of Pakistan. Lessons from the Southeast Asia. Today, we are here together to explore the massive possibilities of tourism in Pakistan and the lessons from the remarkable successful stories of South Asia. As our keynote speaker, Professor Dr. Momin Samar has highlighted the revenue or income which they are generating from the tourism are very inspiring for the Pakistan. This is a big lesson for all of us that how we can explore the tourism opportunities in Pakistan in general and in particular Sindh province. Because in a Sindh province, we have a very rich culture of tourism and we can use and get the particular benefits and explore our revenue through these cultures. In a tourism, Jamshore is also a very excellent point where we have a river Sindh, we have a Sindhology at University of Sindh, where very dignified personalities, national and international pupils are frequently used to visit, and we can also generate the revenue from these sites as well. I extend the warm welcome to all scholars, experts, and guests who have joined us in this conference. Your presence has enriched this conference and reflects your dedication to advancing the field of tourism we are truly privileged to have with us. I would also like to congratulate the organizers, the Center of Excellence, the organizers of this conference, especially the director, Dr. Mukesh, and his team for their vision, their hard work, and collaboration, which have brought this conference and bring all these scholars together in today's event. My sincere gratitude goes to our sponsors and colleagues, particularly Sindh Higher Education Commission and Culture Department of Government of Sindh, whose support has made us this conference possible. Your belief in the importance of this event and your commitment to promoting the sustainable tourism are deeply appreciated. Sir, without the contribution, we will not be able to have today here. The theme of conference, exploring the tourism potential of Pakistan, as I already discussed, that we have a lot of potential and we can use this. I think the recommendation of this conference will be the guideline for all of us that what are the possible opportunities that we can utilize to enhance the tourism in the province of Sindh and Pakistan in general. This conference provides a unique opportunity to exchange ideas, share best practices, and explore the innovative strategies for developing Pakistan's tourism sector. It is my hope that the discussion and insight generated here will not only inspire us but also lead a concrete action that benefit our community, country, and economy as well.
Pakistan is also very beautiful. We cannot neglect that Pakistan has no beauty. When we say even Naran, Kagan, Komari, even some other areas, I see so many potential of the tourism in Pakistan. But thing is that we need to develop some physical infrastructure. Because when you visit the Laos is the Somalis island, maybe the Somalis one. But when I compare the physical infrastructure, means hoteling, food, facilities, it is most attractive destination for the tourism.